Hello students. I want to talk to you a minute, wish you a happy Valentine's Day, and talk about some important schedule changes that you need to be aware of and just make sure that we're all on the same page. A couple of the things we're going to talk about is that our exam number 2 weekend has been delayed, and remember this is the exam that covers chapter 5. Now if this one is delayed, you can imagine that exam number 3 is also pushed back a little bit because that's the one that covers chapter 6. So some of your homework due dates have been extended. That includes Connect, Pause quizzes, and Learning Project 2. And that what I'd like you to do is to follow your schedule and to also pay close attention to the due dates in Connect and Pause. And I'll even show you the Pause calendar. You may or may not be familiar with this, but you want to monitor that. Now I have had 1 or 2 students email me and say, I planned to take the exam now. Well, I need to take this moment to emphasize to you that this is not a self-paced course. Okay, remember we had the schedule that really was out there from the beginning, and you have to follow the schedule of the class. So it's not a self-paced class. Okay, so here we are in the online class section, and what I want to show you first is that if you go to this content page, and you may remember up here with this, now see I've collapsed this part and you may have as well. I'm going to go back and expand some of this course orientation material. This is just an easy way to get back to the schedule because I'm telling you now that I am revising the schedule. So if you click on schedule for the semester, here it comes, and it says, okay, you can go to this particular website. Now, so you may have bookmarked this website, but just in case, I go through, I see all the class sections, and then I find ours. And you can rewind that part of the video if that went too fast for you, okay? Now, notice that I do say that it is revised, and the revisions don't happen until down here it says change in schedule begins here. And again, revised February 14th is when I actually posted this. So as you look on this, and remember I try to kind of conduct it as if it was running on a Tuesday-Thursday schedule, and in that way if you need to come to a classroom session, you kind of know where you're at and that you're at the same pace with the Tuesday-Thursday class. And this is where you'll see the change. We would have had exam number 2 this weekend, but instead I've delayed it until February the 25th through the 27th. So it will have to be taken during this particular weekend. Okay, so that leaves this weekend free, but next weekend you'll have an exam. I also changed the due date. I've given you more time for your homework, and that includes the pause quizzes. Oh, and I see I forgot something. For Chapter 5, the Connect problems for Chapter 5, the extra credit for Chapter 5, but also I moved, and I forgot to put this on the schedule, and I'll fix this. Learning project number 2 is not due until February the 24th. Okay, so I delayed that one as well. Now, where you can always see these dates is in pause. If you follow, for example, I'm going to click on quizzes. And if you follow the due dates here, I do adjust those due dates here to keep you on track. So you'll see that that due date has been extended, and that's in the quizzes. Now you can also monitor in the Dropbox. You have to go a little bit, you have to actually click on, oh no, okay, here it is, end date. So you can see those things here. So here's the end date. Oh goodness, okay. You guys got lucky. I really gave you too much time on this extra credit for Chapter 5. Oh, that's a mistake on my part, but I'm going to let that stand. Okay, I'm going to let that stand. I'll give you that extra time because some of you may have scheduled accordingly. Okay, so showing you all the where you can see the dates. And then finally what I'm going to do is come up here and click on calendar. Now, if you click on it before you enter the class, you see different things than if you click on it after you enter the class. So I am in the class now, and then I clicked on calendar, and you can see the due dates here. And then finally, if I switch over to Connect, notice that you see the due dates here. You even see the dates for your exam. So you have a lot of ways to view that. Connect, the schedule, and I showed you how to get there, as well as in pause. So keep that in mind.